His music has been streamed more than 200 million times worldwide, but far from being an overnight success, it started with a lot of work right here in his hometown.
We are in Moama, which is in New South Wales. Border town to Echuca, which is on the other side, just over the Murray River. Into the school.
Yeah, performance.
That was my first performance in front of the school, hey, and I remember when Mr. Dunstan, the music teacher, asked me to perform, and I was like, no,
Mr. Dunstan.
I was like, no, I don't want to, and then I ended up doing it. And then everyone got up and started clapping.
Everyone was just spinning out.
That was it.
I had no idea.
No one else could sing, man. My first performance in front of my school was such a liberating moment for me because, you know, I'd done something that I was always so afraid of, and it really was, I feel like, the start of my career. I just did a tour around Australia, a 3-month tour called the Spirit and Beyond tour. They wanted to spread, you know, that message that, you know, you have to be resilient, you have to be proud of your differences. I've had many moments in my life where I've had to be resilient and not giving up on what I wanted to be and where I wanted to be and who I wanted to be. I've been slower, but that same rhythm would have been slow. Australia Day, well, there's this really awesome quote that I love, and it's like, you can't play a piano without the white keys or the black keys. You need both keys for a beautiful song.
Ladies and gentlemen, featuring William Barton on Didgeridoo, would you please welcome Isaiah Firebrace with Japana.
such an important cultural touchstone for all Australians.
And did you know, Vanessa, that it's actually the first time the Aboriginal flag has been projected onto the sails of the Sydney Opera House? That's a big moment.
Incredible.
Now, Vanessa, 2020 marks 2 decades since your unforgettable performance at the Sydney Olympics.
Yes, and this year is another Olympic year. We're all looking forward to Tokyo. And now 2 of our biggest hopes for gold medals and world records are here with us. It's my great pleasure to welcome Kate and Bronte Campbell.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, guys.
Hello. Thank you.
Good to see you. Now, I don't think it's any secret, I'm not going to speak for everyone, but I don't think it's any secret that you can probably swim faster than most of us can walk. As someone who's just finished a whole packet of Tim Tams to himself, what does it take to prepare on a weekly basis, say?
Look, it's just a lot of swimming. I mean, it's not that complicated. We go to the pool, we swim a lot, we go home, we do it again. Repeat, repeat, repeat. And that's my life. So it's incredibly glamorous.
Kate, the Olympics are unpredictable, as we know. How do you think we're going to go this year?
I think that we love the Olympics because of its unpredictability, and we've got so many great young stars coming through, and we can't wait. It's just over 6 months, so it's coming around so quickly.
For you as sisters, what is it like to sort of share this Olympic dream, to represent Australia together? That sounds pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. We actually moved to Australia when I was 9 and Bronte was 7, and we had this dream of representing Australia together. We would talk about what we'd do with our lives after the Olympics was finished, and to actually achieve that dream is pretty surreal, and we still pinch ourselves.
Bronte, who's more competitive? Do you kind of have a crack at each other?
Look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably the most competitive one. If it's a competition as to who's the most competitive, I'll win that. But we try to keep it to a minimum in the swimming pool, actually, because it's a really, really competitive environment. So for us, it's all about competing in a fun way, and then when it gets to the pool, we sort of put our sisterhood aside and just make sure we try and do the best for our country.
Incredible. How do you guys cope with the expectations? How do you cope with that? No pressure, that's just...
I don't know. I mean, the beautiful thing about representing Australia is that you're not only getting the pressure of people wanting you to perform, but you get this incredible ground support of people really wanting you to do well for them. It's the weight of this Australia on your shoulders, and then the strength of Australia holding you up. You can really feel that when you go around and people just really excited for you, and I love it.
Well, we are so excited to watch you guys kick water. And of course, we'll be cheering you along from home. Guys, give it up for Kate and Brooke.
Now, I'd just like to point out that the Australian Olympic Committee are front and centre with the bushfire recovery process. Many Olympians are visiting affected communities and schools that have been devastated by the fire. It's a terrific initiative.
Now Kate and Bronte have a lot of hard work in the months ahead, but tonight we are going to be having a great time. We have a special thing coming up. It's Eskimo Joe with Black Fingernails, Red Wine.
Black fingernails, red wine. I wanna make you all mine. A lot of people underground won't get there. You gotta go straight down. Oh, straight down. Oh, there's a culture everywhere. Smoke clouds hang in the air. It's so loud, can hear you talk. You and I should take a walk downtown. Oh, straight down. Oh, downtown. Oh, straight down. Oh, I'm over continues. Yes, it has. Understand and point our fingers to the ground. Argument over our continues. Yes, it has. Understand and point our fingers. Oh, straight down. Oh, straight down. Oh, straight down. Black fingernails, red wine. I wanna make you all mine. A lot of people underground. You wanna get them, you gotta go straight down.
A huge hand for Eskimo Joe, everyone. Well done. Beautiful. Now, while there's a party going on here at the Opera House, the whole country has been celebrating. It all started at sunrise at the Woolgoolora ceremony at Barangaroo Reserve. The Kumari Aboriginal dancers performed. Yvonne Weldon conducted the Welcome to Country address. There were speeches by the Premier and Governor of New South Wales. The national anthem was performed by the Kari Singers and Isaiah Firebrace to accompany the raising of our flags at the top of the Sydney Harbour Bridge on this special day. In Canberra, the Prime Minister and Governor-General reviewed the flag-raising ceremony on the shores of Lake Burley Griffin, accompanied by a 21-gun salute and Air Force jets flyover. Great to see the skies have cleared over Canberra for what a summer it's been for them. All around this great country of ours, people of all ages have been getting involved. Last night we also had a Golden Guitar Awards in Tamworth, with Felicity Urquhart taking home 6 awards, including Album of the Year. And of course, we've also had the spectacular Sydney Harbour program running all day. It started with the Ferrython and the stirring salute to Australia from our largest Navy ship, the HMAS Canberra. In the sky, there were some amazing aerial displays featuring RAAF fast jets and Navy helicopters. It all culminated in the traditional harbour parade and the Tall Ships Festival. What a day. And of course, we've also had the Yabin Festival, the annual celebration of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander cultures. Yabin is a Gadigal word meaning music to a beat, and there were plenty of live performances and music living up to that. It's been action-packed, and every single one of us this Australia Day is thinking about all those who helped in the firefighting effort this summer. John, back to you.
Thank you, Jeremy. We all share a profound respect for those people who've given so much to our country over the last few months. The emergency service personnel, the volunteers, and of course, the firefighters. And we share a grief with those who've lost so much, and especially for the families of those who have made the ultimate sacrifice fighting to protect us. So I invite everybody here at the